Hey guys! Alright, so we're going to do a Haunted Mansion themed tiki because it's one of my favorite places to go is a Haunted Mansion. I'm kind of missing it. And then because I also really enjoy the tiki designs of Jeff Granito. He does some really amazing stuff. So we're going to use this, one of his designs right here, this glass, which does have Madame Leota on it. And so that inspired me to kind of play with this drink a little bit, and we're going to theme it based on Madame Leota. So what we're going to do is, not to geek out on you too much, but I'm going to give you just a real quick lesson, or history lesson on why I chose what I did. So I was actually sipping on making a Naked and Famous, which is simply all equal parts of a Green Chartreuse, a type of Mezcal, some Aperol, and some lime. So you're 3/4 ounce of each of those, just to make a Naked and Famous. So I was sipping on one of those, and I really like playing with those flavors, and I decided that's what I want to kind of base this tiki drink on. So that's what we're doing. We're just adding a little bit of some tiki flavoring to that and just having fun with it, okay? So instead of 3/4 ounce, we're gonna kind of up the ante on some of this stuff. I chose this particular Mezcal, actually because it's got this axe on it, and which is what the indigenous people of that time used for chopping the agave plant way back when. So I just thought it was kind of fun. This is a little bit harder to find, this Mezcal, so you don't have to use this one. I would use a clear Mezcal, and you don't want something that's overly smoky. So this is kind of middle of the road on the smoky. So that's what we're gonna start with, all right? So we're gonna go ahead and do 1.5 ounces of this Mezcal. I'm sure I would pronounce it wrong because I'm terrible at that stuff, but the tapua is actually the word for axe in that indigenous language. Okay. Green Chartreuse, we're going to go ahead and do 3/4 ounce. Okay. And Aperol, we're going to cut that down to 1/2 ounce. All right, get that out of the way. So the only difference, like I said, is we're going to start to play with some of these other flavors. I love using Velvet Falernum in tiki drinks. I just think it adds a lot of fun flavors to it. It's got some clove in there. It's got vanilla. We're going to go 1/2 ounce of that. I wish you could smell it through the camera because it's pretty awesome. Okay. And I like playing with grapefruit, one, in the tiki drinks, but also I like playing with grapefruit with Mezcal. I think it pairs really well with that. So we're going to do 1/2 ounce of this. Pamplemousse, which is a grapefruit liqueur, and it smells amazing like grapefruit. Right. Now we're going to go ahead and do 1/2 ounce of a simple syrup. And then I made some cinnamon clove simple syrup earlier today, so we're going to go ahead and do 1/2 ounce of that. I have found that you can buy cinnamon clove syrups from various folks online. You can search around. Traeger Smoker actually makes one that's pretty heavy on the clove, but it's still pretty good. But I just made it myself. Okay, so we got that. Now we're gonna do some lime in there, and we want 1/2 ounce of lime. Ooh, that was perfect. Makes me happy when that works out. All right, and then we're going to go ahead and do, before I do this grapefruit, I'm going to go ahead and take some of this rind off of there because we want to use that for garnish. Okay, grab that. And then we're going to try to get about a full ounce of grapefruit juice in here without making a huge mess. Yep. Almost there. Perfect. Okay. Now it's a grapefruit. We're good to go there. So we're ready to pretty much ice that down, shake it up, get ourselves good to go. Before I shake that, we're going to go ahead and drop some ice in the glass as well. That. I do like to use a mint sprig in this, but I gotta be honest that I ran out and I didn't pick one out of the garden because they're not looking too hot right now. So we're going to bypass that mint sprig. Love the color of that. Okay, we got a little bit of that. And then we're going to take our grapefruit rind that we cut off earlier. And we're just going to give a little twist to this guy. Let's set that right on top of there. And before we're done, I'll grate a little bit of cinnamon over it. And of course, a proper swizzle right there in the middle. And there you have it. Haunted and famous. Enjoy.